Let's see.
We live!
Didn't 3, 2, 1 us?
It did. Hold on.
3. Jeez, white there. Yeah. Glowing like some motherfucker. Little angels on this side. You know? No, it's still shining down here.
It's still shining, but I like glow.
Get that sound glow.
And this is the shot to hope. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Yo, what up? This is Shot Club. My name is CheZZa.
I still don't want a name.
No name.
Is that X
Magic Fingers over
This
there.
guy, aka it's David Solomon, aka Mr. Flack on everything, aka Rapper's biggest fan,
AKA
he doesn't have a name.
Magic
I will
Fingers.
say.
Or is it Spirit Finger? No, Spirit Finger, sorry.
Itsy bitsy spider without
This
the
is a
water
shot club.
spout.
This is
Down came the rain and
Okay, somebody's been babysitting. Sure.
this is a flat ground shirt, and this is very comfortable, people. And I was not paid to say that.
Like, John is dipping into the holiness.
I'm not gonna move for the rest of the show.
And over there, we have
what up, DJ? The mad scientist on the ones and twos. TJ.
Bailon.
Bailon Salvo. So hi. Oh, Bailon Salvo.
Bye.
And in the background, if you haven't noticed, behind me is a fancy little.
oh, this is first shot.
You know,
Give me one first shot.
Okay.
Oh, man.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look. Shout out to Emma who could be here today.
Where's Alf? All right.
Is that Malcolm?
Renee!
Renee,
What up?
How you doing, Renee? This is to old friends.
Old friends.
Oh, yeah.
Shots up.
Here we go.
It's not strong, smooth. I'm alright with that.
Woo!
Alright. So,
I'm liking how my beard's looking.
who started last week? Trace, how was your week?
My week was a reminder to count your blessings.
Please explain.
Nope.
Elaborate.
You have to.
Yeah,
No.
you can't say
You
that.
have to. No,
Even if
you
you
have
speak.
to.
I just want to
You
tell
can't
people.
No,
You can't be
this
vague.
is your week. We're
Cannot.
talking about the week, man.
You gotta elaborate.
We don't one sentence week.
One of my best friends, his mother just passed. Her health wasn't the greatest. It was on the decline. So rest in peace to Aunt Rosemary. And yeah, man, you just
Aunt as in blood or
No.
just close about
yeah.
Sorry for your loss, brother.
Rest in peace to Aunt Rose, and just friends and family. Never take them for granted. Always let them know how you feel about them. Count your blessings, man. Be surprised.
True. How's your week, CheZZa?
It was alright still. I helped my mom move. Well, that was just pretty much like Saturday or this Sunday. I forget which day, but one of those days I did help her.
Okay.
Move a bunch of shit.
Miller.
Outside of that, just been trying to set up the home studio. Not music, video.
Good.
And also the business.
What about
business.
what are you setting up for the home studio?
The video studio, so the lights, camera, like the whole like set. I'm trying to set up a different set.
And action.
Actually.
Lights, camera.
Oh, and actually, yeah. And yeah, actually, yes. I have to work on that. Skull's gonna be for Iceberg anyway. Oh yeah, it's gonna be like the main thing. I'm gonna do different segments. I
bring back 16 bars.
I should. I have that whole setup in the house now, so.
That's a good question. Do rappers today, is 16 bars the standard for their verse?
I don't think so. I think standard nowadays between 8 and 12. Okay. 8 and 12. We'll dive into that after.
We can talk about that because I actually don't like having to spit a 16 of his honest. Sometimes you can get more information out and it's punchier, it's wittier in that 12 bars. And we've been doing a lot of 8 and 12s.
Oh, tell us your week, because that's a whole conversation. Because you have my mind going like, but.
Someone else.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull all this up on my phone so we can see it.
My week.
That was your. Oh, yes, David.
Some stresses.
Oh, she crazy said holla. Renee said, loving the extra life in the room. Yeah, all the plants.
Yeah.
Yes, Bags. This is live. You always
Every
ask me,
week.
this is live. Every week.
Every week we live, Bags.
We're live.
And you, man.
We're not trying to pull
Live
the
every
wool over your eyes and just put it out on Sunday.
At Bags, you need to be on here one day and talk about your beats, bro. But you know,
The time will come.
we ain't hitting nobody up and shit. Yeah, my week will feel a little bit of stresses. Hit the gym to avoid it. See some of my stresses. Motherfuckers ain't even listening to me.
Oh, I'm listening to
about my week and shit. By long. By long side. Yeah, just that would hit the gym a lot.
Yeah.
To deal with that.
You looking leaner?
I'm trying to get
I'm
me.
starting, like, me and Teddy have been talking about it. We're going to try to, like, I want to start, like, this week. Get back into working out.
You got it. Bus is back in the gym.
Say
Bus is back in the gym, bro. You got it, man.
Let's do a quick workout, just so you know. Instead of beating you guys by, like, 5, I'll beat you by 10. You know? It's cool. Just gotta work on get in ball shape.
I have officially.
First of all, do not be telling anybody about ball shape.
Okay. First of all, I gotta get this off my chest. I've officially added another piece of shit route to my list of piece of shit routes, and I've only had 2 on that before. Lansdowne, piece of shit.
Shout out to Lansdowne Station.
Fuck it.
Cheetos.
Anything from Davenport south to Queen on Lansdowne. Anyone who takes the bus on that, y'all piece of shit. Everyone on the fucking Dundas. This is my new piece of shit.
We had a lengthy conversation with a
From
couple
Dundas
of
West Station all the way to Broadview Station, y'all a raggedy piece of shit.
Shout out to
Every
Coach-
single one of y'all.
Shout out to Coach Crazy and Chantel.
Chantel.
We had a lengthy conversation about
Madness.
just madness.
Absolute madness, bro. Like, I literally saw a woman walking with her daughter in one hand, pushing a stroller with a baby in the next hand, running towards a bus that was doors were closing, about to take off. Let's go to the little girl's hand to bang on the moving bus while pushing her stroller over the platform, and the baby almost got hit by the bus like that. Almost got ran over. Because magically, once the driver heard the banging, and after me telling her to stop, what the fuck you doing? Stop, right? She runs up to the front door after another operator pulls the stroller away, okay, from being crushed now.
Yeah.
Pulls the stroller back onto the platform. She runs up to the front door, yelling at the driver, open the door, and when he opens the door, a little boy about 7 or 8 years old gets off the fucking bus. Her son ran on the bus way before she was anywhere near the fucking bus. What kind of parents are you?
People, please, that when you say like that, because the kid got on the bus, I don't know if he just jumped on us or whatever.
Bro,
I understand her running, her franticness, but she should have worried about the kid she had too.
Bro, the distance from where she started running from and him being on the bus, I never noticed when the kid got on the bus.
Right.
So he's been on the bus for a hot
For a minute, yeah.
Right?
For his mom.
and waiting for the mom. So she's over there doing, I don't know, God knows what.
There's never an instance where you need to risk your life
Now,
to catch a bus.
if anybody knows, anyone watching,
If I don't have a kid with me,
Yeah.
if my kid is on that bus, I will risk my life.
listen,
But
You don't know where that kid's gonna go.
Yes, but you
No,
should
but-
have corralled the kid before he.
Yes,
got
but if I did not do that,
Right.
and my kid is there, I will.
now if you're
I'm
if
running
it's
down
just
that
your
bus.
kid, yeah,
I'm
you're running
banging
down that
down
bus. Now, if anyone knows Broadview Station, how it is,
Yeah.
when the bus, we're replacing the streetcar right now, so when the bus or streetcar is leaving the station,
Right.
it has to make a left out of the station. There's a stop sign there to go on to Broadview, okay? Check that. That's on the Broadview, right? So now, when you get to the stop sign, there's a bus stop right there.
Right.
So she could have potentially ran to that bus stop.
Just kept running until she reached
To the bus stop, okay?
Sure.
Now, oh wait, why'd you stop it? You are
Stop.
super high.
Spin it again. Spin it again.
Don't stop it, bro. It's all right. Stop my spin. Spin again. So while he's spinning,
And typically, come over.
I don't think this is a good idea for him today.
That's the turn.
It's a turn. Thank you.
It thinks the
I
same.
appreciate that. Yeah, so if it's not that bus stop, it takes a minute for the bus or streetcar to make a left onto Broadview and go south. Okay? to Danforth. She could have ran to Danforth, right, to the stop there, and more than been able to catch her son, right? So my thing is, instead of just running with your mouth shut and to go bang on the bus, why don't you just open your mouth and be like, my son's on the bus, stop the bus.
Yeah, somebody else would have ran with it too.
There's three operators
outside.
There's three operators standing on the platform. Me, a female, and another male operator standing on the fucking platform. She bypasses two of us to go and bang on the bus, bro, and almost have her little kid.
Yeah, because running to you guys could have got the radio into that man.
Not even just that.
He would have pulled over.
I'm way faster than her, bro. I would have ran to the other stop.
Right.
It's a simple hop of a fence, and I'm at the bus stop.
Okay.
When I say like, yo, open the door, there's a little kid on here that shouldn't be on here because mom's at the platform.
Right. Yeah.
No, you want to go and risk your life because you're a bad parent.
Well, on to less dangerous news.
Right?
I was asked to bring this up.
Were you?
Just to see how you guys feel about it. Because Missy Elliott, Video Vanguard MTV Awards. Do we care about
Missy Elliott? Yes.
Yes, but do we care about MTV or other video channels giving awards when they don't play videos?
When you say do we care, do you mean
No, I'm talking about in the room. I'm talking about in the room first.
Okay.
In the room first.
I don't care about any of them. Any type of award. It's like you're not working to get awards. You know what I mean? You're working just to work. They give you an award for it. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm not fighting it. If I'm not on their list, then I'm not on their list. Like, it's all opinion. So I don't care about it. If somebody wins it, congratulations to them, especially if they're happy to win it.
Right.
So if Missy's happy to get this Video Vanguard, TV, Legend Award, whatever it is,
right,
she deserves it. She is somebody who had crazy ass videos.
No opinion?
Hey! Listen, we're the best podcast in the world. I ain't got shit, so I don't know.
He hasn't told a lie yet. On that note, I want to take this shot to creativity.
Okay.
Not to sound on the downer note, but me personally, I didn't like the Missy joint. I think it was a
tip-off. It's a tip-off, not a CheZZa, but a tip-off.
A tip-off?
Tip-off.
Is that the new one?
Yeah.
I'll probably forget it next week, so if you remember it, but yes, I won't forget this one.
The creativity.
Here we go!
And I say that because I listened to the new Missy joint, and I felt
I
like
didn't know she dropped the joint.
it's an EP. It's 5 tracks. One of them is an acapella of one of the songs.
Okay.
Me personally, I thought she sounded like everybody else.
So
Yeah,
it's
she
not
was trying to
being
sound like
herself.
everybody else.
I felt a way about it because I've always looked at Missy as someone who, along with Timbaland, would place the sound 2-3 years ahead of where we are.
Right.
And I was hoping, whether it was her, I don't know who did the production of this new one.
Any Tim doing that shit?
I didn't check
Yourself?
the production credits, but it just sounded like she was trying to fit in with whatever today's shit, trap shit. So I was disappointed, but yeah, wasn't feeling it because I felt like she could. She's so every time she comes out, I'm used to waiting for her to do something that I haven't heard before.
Right.
And there's not a lot of artists that
She
I
used to that. She used to be like that. Like
Right.
to this day, like she's a bitch. It's crazy. The way she closed on it,
Yeah.
it's disgusting. Actually, before we continue that, David Tiffany says that's crazy, dangerous situation, but I'm glad she got her son. She was in panic mode, wasn't thinking clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly, wasn't thinking clearly. That's like, honestly, it's insane. Like, just watch the whole thing go down. And if, like, again, like an inch, if that little girl, the straw was pushed an inch further,
Should be worried about 2 kids.
I'm off for a month. I'm off for 6 months to a year because I would have had to see that.
Yeah.
Like literally, I was facing that. I'm like, nah. My whole, I was livid. Like once I moved my bus. She went and ran, got her son. I moved my bus up. My boy moved his bus up. The other operator took off before I even go check on him, right? Because I'm like, yo, bro, if that was me in that situation, done for you. Right? And when I got off my bus, she was standing with her son and her daughter and the kid in the stroller, ready to get on my bus. I ripped into them.
Yeah.
ripped into all of them, bro. Like asking her, like, how the hell,
How do you do this?
right? And then looking at him like, why did you even leave your mom's side?
Some kids are just goofy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the Missy. Yeah. So, did you say you care or not?
I don't, to be honest with you. Like, a lot of awards is popularity, clout chasing, right?
Political too.
Right.
I see that.
So the bigger the award, the more politics behind it. You know, a lot of these smaller awards, like remember the Stylist Awards and all this shit, it's all like popularity vote. Go vote for me, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. It's no like
It's
Right,
no,
it's
like, not a, it doesn't have like a merit that
No.
like all across the board says this is
Whoever
why
gets the most votes, whoever figures out a way to get the most votes,
right?
nothing to do with like a judge or a panel or whatever. But another thing this week in hip hop. So Hasbro Toys bought the Death Row Records catalog. So you guys think about this?
Now, who's still on that catalog?
This is the third time I've said it today, and I will say it many more times. I want a Suge Knight action figure.
Now,
That makes sense.
I want it. I want it, and I want him to
No,
look like
And he has to have
Thanos.
Damu.
I want it to look like
Damu.
I want it to look like Thanos.
No,
He has to have Damu, and he has to write it like Battle Cat.
Listen, if they're making action figures, I need that Tupac one and that Snoop Dogg. I need
Yeah,
that
the whole
early.
Death Row.
I need that early
Because
Snoop Dogg
remember,
one.
when they say they have Death Row Records, they have past and present music. I'm not sure if there's any present music on it,
Does
but anything that was under Death Row, Suge Knight has lost that.
Or
Suge Knight
Suge Knight lost it a long time ago.
to E1. E1's the one who bought it
Yeah.
that long ago.
They
Remember,
lost-
I think
lost it a
they
long
were
time
going
ago.
against
some Asian.
it was that, and I think Eazy-E's wife was trying to buy it too.
Okay.
Now,
Trying to get it
do
too.
you guys remember when Death Row was in Liberty Village?
No.
No. Yeah, they were.
No. In an office?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Death Row North?
Was that Death Row Canada? Death Row North? What
It
was
was
that?
Death Row. It was.
Oh yes, yes, because a Canadian actually bought it.
It was.
E1.
No, an independent
But
Canadian.
they're affiliated with
Koch. E1.
No.
It used to be
no.
called Koch, and it's now E1. Yes,
No,
they're the Canadian company.
You're not hearing what we're saying. There's another company that took over. I'm trying to remember. I'm
Let me look this up. Okay, we're all
Okay.
looking this up.
Okay.
So
One person.
one person looking. You look.
Sorry, David, you do it?
Okay, I'll look
Okay.
at it.
So there was a Canadian company that purchased Death Row or the Row Records.
I believe it
whatever
was
at the
Koch,
time.
but
No, they didn't.
They used to be Koch.
No, because
And then-
Koch distributes. They own the label. Like they bought
That's
the
what I mean.
label. They
That's what I mean. What's Koch? Koch is
E1
E1. E1 is Koch now. They changed its name.
But E1 doesn't own shit. They just distribute to whoever. Like your
That's
iceberg.
how- what's it
Your-
called?
No, but your iceberg, right?
Hasbro bought E1, and that's how they got Death Row.
They might have done it
Koch
after.
owns it. Koch owned it because they were going against what's her name, whatever Wright, whatever Tamika
Tamika Wright.
Wright. They were going against her to buy that thing.
But what I'm saying is, at the time, they were only distributed for Death Row or the label that owned Death Row. Because a label, like a company owned it. Company bought Death Row. So it's just
It's only pulling up.
Just go to Death Row Wikipedia, man. Anybody there? If you guys know about Death Row, look it up. We need
and
to.
Death Row in Canada because they had the office in Liberty Village.
That's crazy.
History. Buzz, Blue Ice Ice Baby, Chronic with the Flippers, Doggy Style, Simon Tupac, Bad Boy, Depart, Reese, Departure, Hammers, Involvement, Shakur's Death, Bomb Bomb, Second Generation Exodus, The Road, Bankruptcy.
And I think that
Wide Awake,
Wide Awake, yes.
Death Row was successfully auctioned to entertainment development company Wide Awake for $18 million. And then
From Wide Awake acquisition to E1.
but when did that owned Wide Awake Death Row had gone bankrupt and sold both the label and called that catalog to the publicly held company. E1 purchased the rights to Death Row catalog. Right. Okay. So Wide Awake.
Yeah, that was Canadian.
That was a quick thing. I didn't even hear about Wide Awake. Yeah.
It was probably, I want to say 2010.
So
2011 maybe?
yeah. Well, okay. So the real reason why they bought Death Row is because Hasbro bought the rights and everything to Peppa Pig. It's pretty much they wanted Peppa Pig. So Peppa Pig is like one of the biggest kid things today.
And she's
Okay, so
annoying.
you have kids, so
Huge. Yeah. I know Peppa Pig.
She's annoying.
My son's into Peppa Pig. She's okay. She's not as annoying as like others, but she's very big. And it used to be a British company,
Sorry, 1 second.
bought out by
Wait.
E1.
Do you want to do that?
Let it be. I'm not questioning.
Because in certain cultures, the flower in one ear.
It's not in my ear.
I'm just saying.
What does it mean though?
It's kind of like a ring. Taken versus.
My brother made me this ring.
Brother,
Yeah, but in certain cultures, the flower or rose on one side is.
What side?
Single or.
What side, sir?
so
I don't
like
know.
earrings.
It just
You get
shows
an earring on your right side
availability.
or earring on your left side.
It's pronounced
Shows you what type
availability.
of availability you have.
Well,
Are you making this up as you go along?
I just saw the plant leaf fall and I decided I don't want to throw it anywhere. I'm just gonna
Okay.
keep the life that Renee likes.
Okay.
Like, she got a problem.
I'm just saying.
That's an issue, bro.
Yeah, so the reason
I
Hasbro
just want
owns
to make
it.
sure you was okay with that.
I'm okay with this.
Okay.
So yeah, the reason Hasbro owns it is because they bought Peppa Pig. E1 owned it already, so they gave it to. They just pretty much own Death Row. So before the timer goes off, what do you want them to do with the Death Row?
I want to see them do action figures.
You were
Like I want, because people like buying action figures. They like having something by their
yeah. So you say like a Suge 91, a Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Dog Pound,
merchandise. Yeah.
Nate Dogg. Was Nate Dogg Death Row?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I remember Warren G wasn't Death Row, right?
He didn't sign.
He was Def Jam. And then Danny Boy.
Do you guys want to see Vanilla Ice action figure? Of him hanging upside down over a balcony?
Not an action figure, but just a just a stand with that
And when you push the button, it says, ice, ice, baby. Why are you off, bro? Where's the laugh factor?
That would be actually pretty wicked. You can do all like different scenes.
Right.
The reason in the studio is just you'll see Tupac in the studio, you see Suge Knight like this on the outside, then the whole place is just a bunch of people in red, fighting, drinking, smoking.
The reason I say action figures is because you're not making money off music unless you're doing just straight catalog licensing
Right.
to movies and stuff, which they can make money off of, obviously. But I think when you're dealing with action figures,
Right.
you can't go wrong.
But who owns the rights to their music on Death Row? Anybody?
I
Does Snoop own his rights, his masters?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Snoop, you don't
I
own
think
your
E1
masters,
owns
right?
that. E1 owns that.
Hey!
Just a
Spin a river.
Royce Phil.
Am I gonna have to add you to the rotation?
I hit him, I hit him, I hit him.
I figured out like
Have a shot.
Train, I'm in the lane like there's only 3 seconds to score to win the game.
Yo, who's gonna do the soundtrack when they do this?
Untamed. Like when they change.
It's gonna be so stupid like Travis Scott.
no, he's like good friends with Drake, right? So LeBron James.
He's good friends with a lot of our rap artists.
Yeah, but he's one of the biggest ones on it.
Was this too?
The original Space Jam soundtrack.
Wicked soundtrack.
Don't get better than this to catch my drift.
I feel like I have to take that back because R. Kelly's on it and he has the biggest hit.
Okay, actually, we'll talk about that.
Roast them.
We are going to talk about the R. Kelly issue. Why did that motherfucker make such good music? It is so upsetting. That's like how you're saying.
Why are you so angry?
No, because it's fucking annoying. Because think about it. He made I Believe I Can Fly.
It is.
That song is so fucking inspirational.
No, wait. Let's address a few things. Did he write any of this music for real though?
It doesn't matter. It's his music. It
Because
doesn't matter to me.
he can't read
No, but
or write.
yes, but it's different.
Acapella.
It's
I
different.
think he's done music so long that he can just, like the Jay-Z thing, you keep saying the line over and over.
Yeah. Like he doesn't physically have to write lyrics down.
Man, let's be serious. Just because he's illiterate doesn't mean. No. Did he say he can't read and write at all? Did he specify correctly? Or does it mean at all? Because maybe he
That's why
writes
he-
like,
that's why he never
I
managed.
use
That's
that.
why he never managed his money. He never went to banks and stuff because he can't
And read.
reach it.
His
You
wife-
think with all that
but
money, I would learn.
I said the same thing. I said the same thing about Floyd Mayweather.
That makes no sense. I would learn to do that shit. Fuck that. Like nobody's freaking taking my money. Like
But it's like
Renee said, boo. Yes, R. Kelly. It's a suck. It's a garbage.
You know, okay, so because I had this discussion with some people, I won't mention names, you know, because I want to protect their stupidity. However, like, so I cut off R. Kelly music altogether.
Right. Me too.
They're like, it's great music, so should their personal life really matter?
Yeah.
Right? So then I brought up other artists, right, that have questionable lifestyles that they don't agree with and asked if they cut off their music. And they're like, no, because the music is still good.
Okay.
So should we separate it? Should the personal life be separated from the artistic?
no, I don't.
If I'm listening to covers, I can do that. But as long as I can hear his voice,
Bro, the other
I
day,
can't do it.
other day,
And that's why I think it was Charlamagne was saying we should get somebody to redo. No, it was Joe Budden saying we should get somebody to redo
all his songs.
all his songs so we can enjoy
All the
it.
hit songs.
The other day-
Call it a day.
Who's it? Who's it? What's his name again? Sounds like and looks like R. Kelly.
Oh, Trey Songz? Oh, not Trey
No.
Songz. See, he sounds like, but doesn't look like.
Joe.
Not Joe. Other
Aaron
guy.
Hall?
No, Aaron Hall looks like, but doesn't sound like R. Kelly. What's his name?
Not Joe.
Oh, she's so crazy. Was listening the other day.
Also crazy. Please comment so we can know which.
And I'm in the kitchen. I'm listening. And I'm like, does he know you listen to this? To this guy? And she's like, you got a problem with it? And she mentioned the name. I can't remember his name. And I look
Avant?
over.
Oh, I'm thinking of all the ones that look like R. Kelly. It was Joe,
He looks like and
Aaron
sounds
Hall.
like.
Avant.
Joe was on Jive. I think Avant was on Jive. Joe accused him of sabotaging his career.
He did it on purpose. It's R. Kelly. I believe he would really do that.
He didn't believe he could fly.
But yeah, regardless.
Yeah, so I'm like, because he sounds like and looks like, because when I glanced at the screen, I'm like, does he know you listen to that? And she mentioned that, I'm like, okay, you're safe, because I like the minute I heard her voice, I'm like, I'm cutting the song off too. So I realized who it was, because he sounds dead stand like R. Kelly. I'm like, I can't.
That's them.
That's them.
Did you play that?
No, it's real. It's real.
Oh, I'm old and washed. I'm in bed by him.
I know if you're old,
You would know this one. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I'm Googling R&B, 90s male R&B singers trying to heal Maxwell, who looks horrid right now. Usher,
He just looks eight.
Tevin Campbell, who looks super, super Pisces. Luther Vandross, Babyface, Keith Sweat, and then this asshole named R. Kelly.
I have a problem. I have a problem because he ruined classics. He ruined songs I can't play no more
Yeah.
by people that I like. So
Yeah.
Nas' Street Dreams remix.
Yep.
Yeah, so it does extend that down to that too.
And even songs that,
Jay-Z's Guilty Till
Right.
Innocent. Can't play that.
right? There's even songs that he wrote that other artists sing that I can't
Yo,
listen to.
I was setting up my mom's computer, and I
His
noticed
first album.
I noticed in her Windows Media, she had two of my old albums. George, I don't know if you remember George, R&B singer from Canada, and the other one was JS.
I don't know.
JS, R. Kelly wrote the whole fucking album, Ice Cream. I'm like, I can't listen to this shit no more. This was my shit.
Did he really?
Yeah, he wrote that whole album. JS was his shit, man. Like R. Kelly has ruined like a lot of fucking music. Right back to David's question.
What's one song that you? What's the most annoying song? What's the most your favorite song that you can't play anymore because?
Turn Back the Hands of Time.
Oh my god.
Turn Back the Hands of Time was my song. Like, that was my shit. Like, those inspirational shit, like World's Greatest.
Renee says.
Oh, she crazy said, no,
Savior.
you save your breath, brothers, because of R. Kelly.
She crazy. Said
JS
JS
was
was
dope.
dope.
They were.
No, but okay. She's crazy. What song were you listening to? That I said, yo, does he know you listening to that? I thought it was R. Kelly's.
I think she said something else, too. Oh, no. But yeah, like, what the fuck, man? I'm freaking. It upsets me because the man made a lot of great music.
Now, if he wins this case,
He's not winning anything.
do we play his music again?
They've stacked so many cases against him right now. He's going under the jail. Even if he beats one case or two, they're stacking cases in different states. Like he's done. He's done. Like he's got a case in, I want to say Atlanta,
Everywhere.
somewhere in
Chicago,
of course Chicago, in Illinois, state of Illinois. There might be one, I want to say in Florida. But there's a couple that kind of pop up, and you're like, that state. Like, what are you?
Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah.
What are you doing for that state to notice it and be like, LA, LA.
LA what?
He's got a case in LA.
But she's avoiding my question. Like, what song are you listening
Who was the R. Kelly singer type that you were listening to? Oh, she said he has some in LA. Yes, okay. But who was the R. Kelly singer type that you were listening to? Please.
to? Oh, she crazy. Are you high? Or you drunk?
She might.
She's crazy.
What are you drinking?
Oh, she just crazy.
Oh, she's so crazy. Yeah, she's just crazy.
Oh, yeah. Those edibles are good stuff. I talk like I'm trying.
Well, I can say it. Shout out to Jessica. I am high.
There you go.
Okay, so everyone watching, how do y'all feel about R. Kelly?
Yeah. Let us know. Outside Renee, let us know. She said to save our
What she
breath.
say?
But how do you
She
guys
also
feel?
said something more.
I have to.
No, she said to save our breath.
There's something more. A longer comment.
See, I have to say it because
No, that was something else.
I spent so much of my years in the 90s falling in love with music. And because it was around that time, R. Kelly was ever present.
Yeah,
Renee, you're right.
He was the main. No, that had to do with your comment ahead before with the bus. That's why I didn't get back to it.
He was the go-to guy for R&B.
Yeah.
Yes.
For everybody, choruses.
Who's the go-to guy for R&B?
I can't even listen to the whole town.
Hold on. Who's the go-to guy for R&B right now?
No one.
Chris Brown.
Drake.
Chris Brown. That's it.
Chris Brown just came back.
So imagine if God forbid something happened with one of those artists.
They tried to catch something on Drake, and something did happen with Chris. Yeah, something did happen with Chris.
But that's what
They
I'm
tried to
saying.
catch Drake up with that diddler shit too.
What?
With the diddler shit, pedophile shit. Because he brought up a girl on stage, started
Oh,
rubbing on her singing to her, rubbing on her tits, and then he was like, how old are you? She was like, 16. He was like, damn. I didn't know you were 16.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, give me a hug.
Yeah.
And then she went there and he kissed her. And he was like, oh, my bad. Yeah, and then he's like, yeah, get off the stage. Type shit. But people were like, oh, he was all rubbing on her. And then even after he heard she was that age, he still kissed her and rubbed up on her.
Yeah, but I just want to cheat out.
No, but he still hugged and like, squeeze, you know?
That's
It's
an embrace, bro. Like, that's like, okay, good. Nice to meet you. Should have done that. Should actually, first of all,
Bobby K, what's up? How you
should have
doing?
been asked that age from jump. Like, your staff should know not to bring any underage children onto the stage.
Yeah.
Let me just ask this right now. Everybody tuned in. Are you guys hitting the bell to stay notified? Are you guys joined because of the bell? I want to know. Get up in the comments.
Oh.
Let's talk about how great.
Yeah, Renee, you're right. Fuck that guy. Let's look about how someone looks great for 40.
I think someone's hitting on you.
Hey.
No, we are not talking about that fucking.
I think someone's
We are
hitting on you.
not talking about that again.
Hey.
Let's talk about how great someone is for 40. Yo, what up, Bobby K? Bobby K said, hey, fellas,
What it do?
it's the leaf. And I said, listen, we're not talking about date. Well, at least, actually, we found somebody who liked your picture.
Oh, the
The pew pic. The pew
Listen,
pic.
the pubes weren't even intentional.
The
Bro.
public. The pew pic.
They weren't. It wasn't
are you doing
intentional.
it for publicity?
Oh, Bobby K said, looking good, Davey. I like that you call him Davey. I think that's the new name.
It's not.
And Renee, she knows. She knows what she saw.
Hey!
She knows exactly what she
It is
saw.
not the new name at all.
The pub pic. All right, so what's the shot?
Hey,
Oh,
Mylon.
spin it.
Davy Crockett?
No.
Davy
Why?
Crockett? Davy Crockett?
Baby
Drink. Another one.
Let's spin again.
We're just gonna drink.
Get the drink.
We're just gonna get a drink.
100, Reggie. That's it.
Let's stress this out.
He's so fucked.
Liddy.
All right, blushing over there. Yeah, you see it through my beard. I like how my beard's looking right now.
What is this shot to?
You guys.
It's to us. The shots to us.
This shot is to this guy
And that guy and
Bob-
the DJ.
Bobby K said, "Yo, give us a little Indian shuffle."
I don't know what that means.
You from Brampton?
Here we go.
He said, "Give us a little Indian shuffle, my man. Hollow from Browntown." You gotta do this one.
No, I'm hiding behind a tree.
That's kind of racist. What are you trying to say?
First of all,
What are you trying to say?
Bobby's from Brampton. Bobby and I work together, and I asked Bobby the other day.
You know,
B-Town?
he's like, you know the Tennessee, don't pretend.
There you go.
Okay.
Now,
Thank you for calling him up. Bobby said, hell
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you for calling
Do
him
you
up.
see how far our fan support goes?
now,
Do you see how valuable our fan
now,
support
I had
is?
to ask him the other day because he's like, we're talking about the whole
He said, that's the one, baby.
about the whole lady situation, right? With the kids. And he said, all right, I'm gone. I'm going to go mow my lawn, right? And do whatever. So, like, hold on. I heard something that only Mexicans mow lawn. Are you Mexican? And he's like, no, that's really racist. I go, what's the equivalent Mexican in India? He said, we got rid of all of the Brampton.
Cold. Cold-blooded, sir. Cold-blooded. I don't know if I can comment on that.
Anyways,
Archconley.
I'm sorry.
What else have you guys?
It was fantastic fun. It was great.
I think this is a good way to plug the Iceberg playlist. What have you been listening to this week?
This week, shit, if I remember what's on the playlist. I listened to them one time. I like them and put them up.
Anything that stands out?
Let me put this up right now. Post this. Make sure people can watch us on thing. If you guys take a look at the TV behind me, you will see. No, it's not yet.
Well, like Bobby told me to bring your passports. I'll sneak you boys into Bramda.
Oh, I live.
Bramdia.
I live in Bangladesh. I'm there.
I'll see you guys in the Bramdia.
Yo, let me go on record and say this. I love Frank.
He said, laugh my ass off. Laugh my fucking ass off. No Mexicans here. I wish. I hate cutting my grass.
I love Brampton. Brampton is dope too.
Brampton sucks.
And I've been to some dope
There's
house
very
parties.
very few reasons to go to Brampton.
I've
Yo,
been to some dope house
last night when I got home, there was this like behind my house is train tracks, then another like people's houses over there.
Right.
When I say
That's
this
the new house?
Yeah, new house. When I say it sounded like you ever hear those like Jamaican parties in like the parking lot?
Yeah.
How loud? When I say the house over there was loud, I was like, yo, I want to go walk over there. But if I walk over there, I probably won't be come home back to like 4 in the morning. But then when I say the tunes were jamming, I was like, bro, like I just gotta walk around the corner and come around there.
Wait. What was your initial reaction to like? Were you like, yo, I might have to go over there and talk to them?
I didn't even say it to her. I didn't even say it to her.
You bitch, you like,
I was like, yo, there's a party. I'm like, it's in the back. She's like, yeah. I'm gonna go outside. She's like, all right. And I went outside. I fucked my thing up there, and I was just like, man. And
I'm telling you,
because I know it's weird. Like I was always like that as a kid. Like we used to walk down the street, house party. We walk in like, yo, what up? What's this? No clue whose house it is. No clue whatever. We're just in the house.
That's it.
So to me, like I heard part of them. Like if it's that loud, I should be able just to walk through. And if they're like, yo, why you here? Junior called me. Everybody have a junior.
Or just like,
there's
yo.
a couple names that you can get away with.
Or if you're me, I'd be like, yo, it sounded lit. I live behind you, bro. Like I'm here to check it out. It's either that or make a noise complaint.
I'd be like, I'd come through with the window glass and be like, your noise was the invitation.
You were calling me over.
It's either that or a noise complaint, but I'm rolling through. Like, but no, honestly, Brampton sucks.
I like Brampton.
I have no problem with Brampton. I just keep moving deeper and deeper into Brampton.
So we had the playlist up there.
Yeah. So the playlist, I added music from Aston Clark from Barry. The Was. It's a pretty dope song, but it's a new group from BC.
Okay.
Atticus is a part of it. Illegitimate. I think they're a crew or it's an artist. I'm not sure. I remember I did their act. One of my new songs, the Tonight, the reggae one, and Kimmy B Fly.
Okay.
And then on the 70 Live playlist, I added Cody Coulter, Tactics. I believe Concept has a new shit called My Weakness. It's all from the 705 area. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, the new music's pretty dope. Like, people are pretty dope.
Wicked.
What did Renee just say?
As one of CheZZa's songs plays in the background.
Mo, Jamie, and I still roll like that here. Like, we still walk up in parties like, trust me.
David, anything you listened to this week? Any new shit?
Sorry. Bailam went for the cheap pop.
And it worked.
It worked.
No new nothing that I listened to.
Nothing?
Nope. I was playing. Let's play some jazz this week.
Anything in particular you heard of?
Charlie Parker.
I've yet to get into Charlie Parker.
Charlie Parker, that's old school, right? I know that name.
Just nice in the 60s. Just nice, like.
He wasn't part of no group.
He started as a part. He started as a part of.
I think I'm mixing up with
He started as a part of a big band. I can't remember which one. And then
They
branched out
were-
into itself.
They were all like band leaders.
Yes, but a lot of them started off as a member of a band and then branched out. To
Like Charlie Wilson was part of.
Charlie Parker.
No, Charlie Wilson.
Wilson was a part of Gap Band.
Charlie Wilson was part of it,
Gap Band.
but Charlie Wilson's not like a musician.
Yes, he is. Vocalist is music.
No, I'm talking about like Charlie Parker.
Oh, you mean like the jazz?
The jazz musician.
Trumpeter.
We should go back
sax,
into the David
whatever.
argument. Kind of like Dr. Dre's not a producer.
We should get back into that. That's all.
I don't credit. Listen, at some point in time, you have to elevate your shit. You have to elevate your shit. Right? A writer's pen gets better the more they write. They're not gonna do like your pen game's better.
He
Right?
plays piano.
That's what I found out afterwards that he has now started to
He
play
does
the
play
piano.
the piano.
Now he plays
I
the
know.
piano. Right? But all this money you
But
got, bro.
that speaks to his
that's-
elevation.
No, okay, now, but after our argument, I found that out like almost a year later, right? But all that money and all this time you got, you only learned one fucking instrument, bro. My best
I
friend,
guess it's the key instrument.
my best
for it.
friend Corey knows how to play the piano, guitar, regular guitar, bass guitar, trumpet.
Don't they say if
Trumpet,
you learn to play?
trombone.
Don't they say if you learn to play the piano, everything else becomes easier?
Almost everything else becomes easier. Plays the drums, trumpet, trombone, clarinet. I'm sure if I put a violin in his hand, he can play that too, right? It's just a matter of you being dedicated enough to learn the shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Dre is like, what are you doing besides taking steroids and hitting the gym?
Allegedly.
Making money.
This week, little brother got back together.
Yes, that's another
Whoa.
thing. Yes.
Really?
2/3.
Now,
Where's the other thirds?
Ninth Wonder. Ninth Wonder wasn't a part of it. But there's 2 documentaries that he's in with them
Yeah.
that explains why. Like he's got a whole bunch of stuff with his label Jam Love.
Hey, Ray, 38
Did he just put out an album with someone else?
Rhapsody.
Okay. Yeah.
But he didn't do the whole thing.
Okay.
But Rhapsody dropped on the Friday. Little Brother dropped on the Monday. Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah. So, anyways, Renee said
Apparently, Bobby's gonna fuck me up.
he's gonna fuck you up, Davey. Look out for low flying planes around your car.
Okay.
Okay. Renee said Friday we was at a phone party. 38 still roll up in 20s. Work hard, play hard.
That's it.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Like you played me a joint. You played a joint the other day by Fonte. Did I do?
It was earlier this year.
This man was singing, killing it.
I told you, rhyme wise,
Killing it.
he's
killing
my
it.
favorite rapper.
Killing
I
it.
heard the only reason Fonte didn't really blow up because he was too conceited. It was like, it was just like, he knew he was so good, that he didn't really try to put the work behind it.
Fonte's rhyme patterns. If you go back and listen to early Drake, he credits Lil Brother with a lot of his shit.
Yes.
And he worked.
Probably the best writer he knows.
Yeah.
He worked with Ninth Wonder a lot for Take Care, but none of the stuff ended up on Take Care.
Okay. But he also worked with Ninth Wonder a lot before with a lot of his mixtapes. The first 2 mixtapes.
There's a song called Think Good Thoughts.
Yeah.
That's Drake featuring Fonte and Elzai from
Slum
Village fame, and produced by
And he cut the beat saying he hasn't even paid the man. He doesn't want to settle.
Yeah.
Right?
This is 05. No, this is like 09.
05.
No, it's not 05. It's like 08 maybe. 09. Because 2010 is when his first album came out. This was right
So
before.
Far Gone, it came out in 09, right?
So it has to be 07. It couldn't have been 05.
It's 05, 06 max. Because he had 2 mixtapes before that. And it wasn't on comeback season. It was on the one before that.
Season part 1. Wasn't comeback season part 2?
Yeah,
no.
But the new Lil Brother, the song I played you was off his EP. They came out earlier this year. It's like 4 songs.
It's dope. That song's dope. I don't know the name of it.
And he's singing. He's a great singer too. He sings on the Lil Brother album as well. But that album's dope. The new Rhapsody is dope.
See the thing about like what CheZZa was saying though about Fonte not blowing because he's conceited. Like that's a part of my cue pick that you don't want, that you don't like, right? When I like my thing is, there's a lot of times that knowing where your pride is and how you are when you're prideful, that you actually will stop yourself from doing a lot of things.
That is true. That is true.
That is. Hey, man. The reason why I show my pubes because I know.
That's not it,
I know
bro.
where my pride is. It's down there. So I
Yeah, but you did. Hold on. But you did kind of tie that into the
It's like
pick.
that's how
That's
you
what
guys address the pick.
Pride. You mean?
But that was
It was like.
But that was if you guys.
More, ladies.
If you
There's more.
read the statement that I wrote, the comment that I wrote with the picture, that's one thing that I used to address my next chapter and me saying, fuck it. You know, fuck where my pride is and what I think is gonna happen if I continue on the path of what I'm doing.
Right.
Stop holding myself back from success because of whatever ego and whatever, you know what I mean? So maybe that's where Fonte might get out, where he might be like, yo, fuck it. I could have been where Drake is if I was, you know?
It's really dope to see them do what they're doing and get the love because of.
How long has it been since they dropped their last album?
They broke up.
So how long ago?
Double shot loser.
Did they only drop one album as Little Brother with 9?
They did 2 albums. They did a couple mixtapes. They broke up after the second. Well, Ninth Wonder left the group after the second album.
Okay.
They did Get Back, and then they did Left Back, and that was.
So this shot is
sorry,
to Big Brother, to Little Brother, or Big Brother watching this?
Yeah. So what's the shot to?
Well, their group name is because they felt like they were the little brother to De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest. That's why their name is to the native tongue.
Right.
Yeah.
But what's the shot to? Is it to Little Brother?
This
No,
shot
it's the shot.
to Little Brother.
They're a big
And
factor.
to R&B artists, where I can still listen to your music because you're not a piece of shit.
Shout out to singers that can rap their fucking ass off.
I'm still mad at Ocean Crazy for not telling me the name of that artist.
She don't want me listening to it. I want you blowing the music up in the house, making her start hating it. Like,
We were talking about, because I was saying to him, like, it's crazy how Fonte is that nice as a singer. Still can fuck you up with rhyme. Who are your favorite singers turned rappers or rappers turned singers?
Singers to rappers or rappers? How about just a rapper?
And that's because T-Pain had an album.
How about just a rapper that can sing?
Okay, a rapper that can sing. Favorite rapper that can sing.
good thing. Let's get
I already find.
Freestyles. Andre 3000.
Why?
Elaborate. I would say he's the best, but Fonte is my favorite.
He's fucking a talent, bro. From his lyrics to his singing ability, his musical skills.
If you want any example of that, the Anderson .Paak joint,
bro, like
off the Anderson .Paak album that came out a couple months ago.
I have one that's when you guys.
Oh, Anderson .Paak is another one.
Who would you say? You said Fonte?
Yeah.
I say Jordell Downs.
I'll take that too.
Is he a 7 OG?
No, he's not a 7 OG yet. He's not.
No.
He's.
I take.
No. 7 OGs are the ones that we've been out here doing this shit. He's part of the new generation. So I'm not saying he's not going to be a 7 OG because at this point he's still doing his thing. Like he's still coming up.
So are you saying he is the little brother of Sudbury?
He is. He's the little brother.
He's Jordell Downs dope.
Shout out to Jordell, man. He really is somebody that does everything.
Yeah.
But the kid can rap. But he can sing like a
Listen, remember that your first IIPL, right? First IIPL. Jordell's up there.
Shout out to the sound class for that.
And Jordell is sitting there rapping. Did one song, whatever. It's dope. I'm walking to the bar to get a drink. And the bartender finally gets to me. And as soon as she gets to me to ask me what I want, Jordell, the beat drops and then Jordell starts singing. And I'm like, she's like, what can I get? She's like, fuck this! And I walk back to the front of the stage screaming, like, the fuck is this? Out of nowhere, this man starts dropping heavy vocals. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo!
He is somebody that really does everything. Like he can do everything. He can write, he can rap, he can sing, he can mix, he can master, he can arrange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. I could have been selfish and say myself, but yeah.
And he also added another attribute.
Checks his hair in the mirror.
Another wrinkle.
He can hang with the shot club.
Oh yeah, he did hang with the shot club. Yeah,
Season 4.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Go back, you can see that episode.
Where can they find that episode?
Shotclubpodcast.com. But I don't have to tell you guys because you guys are already here.
It's already here. But you need to tell other people.
Yeah. Like literally, I was gonna tell myself, Wyclef. Renee says Wyclef. Okay.
And we were actually talking about
Okay,
argument.
so this is a good transition since you want to bring him up. CheZZa has a point about the Fugees trio.
Listen, CheZZa's been on a hot take shit for a minute.
Yeah, he has been. Now,
I'm on my segment.
let's ask our viewers at this point. When you think of the Fugees, rank the best MCs in order.
Who's the worst? Who do you think is the worst Fuji? Like, we'll give you guys 30 seconds.
Who's the worst Fuji member?
Say who's the worst Fuji member.
Lauren, Praz, or Clef? I was gonna name myself as best singer rapper, but
There's nothing wrong with that.
I loved it when I told CheZZa to bring the guitar for me, and no one knew I was gonna bust up the guitar, and that fucking
I remember you were going against Coco. And Coco was like,
Yeah. She pretty much gave up at that.
she was like, you brought the guitar out.
Shout out to Coco.
Coco, we gotta get her
Right, actually, Coco's like been at like events.
Yeah.
So much that I
think we're all booked up.
Possibly, yeah.
Booked up.
We do have Spade. Spade from Citizen Kane is confirmed.
But yeah, I brought the guitar out, and she's like,
Yeah,
and then
that was a moment.
And then that fuckboy Lone Star is like, I know that fuckboy Lone Star. I know there's another verse. Give us another verse. The fuckboy, right, bro?
I'm on my new day shit.
Bro, there was another verse, and the fact that this dude wants me to sing it, not sing another verse. If one of the women said sing another verse, I know another verse, I would have sang it. I ain't singing to no man. Fuck out of here.
Let me tell you something.
Down and just look at him. You want me to come down there and sing to you?
Let me tell you something.
Well, I already made him sing my hook on the first week.
I gotta bring that back.
Let me tell you something. I'm bringing this up because we got the banner in the back. Do you guys want to see a mixer in September? Shot Club Mixer. We did it in May.
It was good.
It was pretty dope. Shout out to all our sponsors.
1800.
Yeah.
Mary Jane. Mary Jane Dispenser.
Yeah.
Northwest.
North.
What was that again?
Northern Lifestyle.
Northern
Canadian
Lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Canadian Lifestyle.
Clothing.
My bad. I've been drinking.
Canadian Lifestyle Clothing. And what's there another one?
Feel
Shout
like
out
it
to
was-
Fridays Roots and Vibes for allowing us to use our venue. Joey Chunks, Dre C, Keith Daniels,
We had a lot of fun.
Adam Baum,
Rich Kid.
Rich Kid, Jake the Large.
LIP was there.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to LIP. G Imperial.
DJ.
True Vibes was there.
DJ True Vibes.
True vibes.
DJ Slam.
DJ Slam.
Yeah.
Slam.
Yeah.
DJ Bylon played. Like, it's.
Yo, we had so much fun.
It was a vibe.
So
Oh, sorry, I'm old. It's a vibe.
It was
So-
lit. It was lit. It was
we
lit.
brought the banner out because we're trying to do another one in September. We'd love for you guys to be there. We're working things out, trying to make it happen. If you guys want to see us in a live setting, because I don't know how many who are watching right now have seen us live.
Right.
We do the show live and we give you music.
My boy Bobby said to me the other day, if we ever need a Russell Peters lookalike to say that Russell Peters is there, just let him know and he'll show up. He looks like Russell Peters.
That could have been a surprise.
He got jokes like Russell
That could have
Peters.
been a surprise.
Well, Russell Peters is showing up. Okay.
Yeah, you could have said
That could have been a surprise.
Well, no, it's going to still be a surprise because half these people have been drinking with us.
Yeah, but what about the people that watch it later?
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah. So back to our question.
Yeah. So no one's responding.
Nobody
So
responded.
they don't want to answer. They don't
So
want
to you, who is the worst?
Well, listening to the Fugees initially when they first dropped, Praz was the worst rapper. Was the worst, right? After that, like later in life, like recently, I appreciate Praz more,
Okay.
but I still think he's the worst out of the three.
Okay. Have a shot. So Trace. Actually,
By default, I have to go Braz, but I will say this, and I'm not just saying this. I've been in arguments where I'm defending Braz.
okay. Well, oh, sorry.
Because people will automatically discount his contribution to the group as just the manager or the guy who funded the group or whatever.
Even brought them together.
Yeah, but he had the biggest song in the group. He actually went solo.
He did go solo.
And he had the biggest song first. Ghetto Superstar
It's huge.
was huge.
Was huge.
Before. Did I say it? Wait.
You say it for one time.
I'm trying to remember when Clef dropped because I want to say Clef
Was it
dropped in
One Time
97. Clef dropped before him,
Okay.
but I don't think any of Clef's songs were bigger than Ghetto Superstar.
No, I think that album. One
Gone
Time
to
Battle was
November,
the biggest.
maybe. I think you can debate Gone to November and Ghetto Superstar. You can, but I personally think Ghetto Superstar was a bigger song. So he had legit #1 songs on his own.
Oh, she crazy said Ghetto Superstar. Ghetto Superstar was my jam.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
Renee said Wyclef.
No, did she say Wyclef? I thought she was
So
singing
she said Wyclef for
beforehand.
singer rapper.
Singer rapper.
Oh,
yeah.
singer rap. Okay.
All right, though. Yeah, who you got? Who's the worst?
I was never a big Wyclef fan
Okay.
from the start. I always respected Praz, but Wyclef was more prolific. He could play guitar pretty decent. I mean,
And it is decent. It's not the greatest thing. It's like enough to get by.
yeah.
Pretty much.
So I mean, I respect him as an artist, and just because like he's not my taste, like I don't want to hold it against him. I would say Praz was more my taste, but I respected. But it was always kind of understood that like he was along with the ride
Hey!
as like the cousin or something. So his cousin, so that's why he's in it. So.
Renee says, we're no longer friends, Jeff. You know, this Wyclef. All right, so what's this shot to? It's our second last shot.
Like,
This shot's to Wyclef. I didn't even say mine yet.
This.
Yeah, say yours.
Yeah, so I think that Wyclef is the worst. I think
Now explain this, please.
because Wyclef doesn't really rhyme words. Like if you actually listen to a lot of Wyclef stuff in Fugees and after, he's not really rhyming words.
He is.
Not
He is
really.
rhyming words.
Not really.
Okay, so the discussion we had earlier, and I've had this talk with a close friend of mine. We always made fun of the way Wyclef rhymed because he always rhymed in a traditional sense to where you can get away with words rhyming, but it doesn't really sound cool. English isn't his first language,
Right.
so and he spends a lot of time in the library. If you guys watch the Dave Chappelle Block Party,
Okay.
where he's talking to the students,
Yeah.
he tells them, "Oh, I was an immigrant. English wasn't my first language. I went to the libraries. You guys have all these resources. I was in the library all day, just trying to better the language." So I think he just learned how to rhyme like that.
It's like, okay, I'm looking at Gone to November. There's stuff that do rhyme in here. I can take that from them. When I come back, they'll be, need the block. I have enough money to buy out blocks. Tell my brother to go to school in September so he won't mess up in summer school
In
in
the
the summer.
summer,
Like
so
stuff like,
September and summer.
like
and
even the next one.
ER.
Tell my cousin Jerry wear his condom. If you don't wear condom, you see a red lump. But more likely the way he
But
said it
he's
was
singing.
condom,
He's not
red
really
lump.
rapping.
Right.
He's not really. He's more melodic with the flow in that song. So because you're more melodic, you don't have to actually rhyme. And his rhyme structure, if you go to the next thing, he might be rhyming the first bar and the fourth bar might rhyme, and the middle two bars don't rhyme.
I don't see it on this song, but yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
possible, yeah.
So the rhyme structure might be different, but it also depends because he's singing. It's just like when I listen to Praz's flow and his bars like didn't line up to what was happening, right? So you didn't really listen to Praz as much as you really focus on Lauren or you focus on Clef.
Right.
But if you drop like Ready or Not, you know Lauren's verse, you know Clef's verse.
Hold on.
Praz's
Sorry.
verse like,
Sorry, guys. We didn't take the shot.
Oh yeah, so what's the shot to?
Fugees. To those refugees.
Yeah, man.
To the score.
To the score.
To the score, I like those crazy ball heads though. That song right
No,
there.
just the Fugees. Say the Fugees because that first album was.
That first album was dope, bro.
Reality. Yeah.
That first album was
I liked
dope,
it.
bro.
I liked it. That's where Mona Lisa came from.
Yep, and Mona Lisa. Can we have a date on Friday?
And
if
the
you're busy?
remix of Nappy Heads.
Yep, I wouldn't mind taking
Come on.
Saturday. Hey.
Shots up.
Here we go.
All right.
So, I'm trying to find out what his first single was.
Oh, we're still doing this?
Who? Wyclef's first single?
Wyclef's first single.
It's probably. Hold on.
I think
Don't
it
say it. Anything can happen.
Well, they're showing songs
I was
that he
thinking something else,
wrote.
but that's the second album. It's like the third.
Showing songs that he
Wyclef.
Are you talking about Wyclef's first album?
No, I'm just talking about Wyclef's first hits. So he's more prolific as a songwriter than he is as his own artist.
Oh, yeah.
So, right, because his first hit
Destiny Child?
was No.
Yeah.
But one of his biggest hits,
And that's a really cool story as to how it sounded like that.
okay, I don't know that story yet, but his number one hit
Beyonce plays a big role in
is
this.
Hips Don't Lie by Shakira.
Yeah, that's
Right? His second one is Maria that he wrote.
Yeah.
Carlos said.
I would think
Plus the
that
second
one.
one.
I would think that one is the biggest because
It's
that album went diamond.
Right.
I don't know what
Then Killing Me Softly. Right?
Okay.
No. That's his child. My Love Is Your Love by Whitney Houston. I did not know he composed and produced that. I did not know that. Then Gone Till November. Right? I want to know Jerry's full impact. On his production.
He played the bass and he did beats.
I know he played the bass, but I want to know his full impact. Did he write anything or was just a producer? Was he just composing, right? Ghetto Superstar, which he did with Praz.
So you're still a part of it.
Yeah, he's a part of that. But composer, producer, right? Two Wrongs featuring Fuji La, love that fucking song. 911, did not know that.
Yeah.
Mary J. Yeah, Tim and Mary J.
That was his song.
And then that's
the Destiny's Child joint. He did that. The reason why that sounded the way it did is because they were taking long in the studio, and Beyonce was like, "Can we hurry this up?" And he's like, "What? You want to speed up the vocals?" And she starts singing the way she's singing, and he's like, "Yo, that sounds dope." So when if you listen to the original No, it's a slow jam.
Slower. Yeah.
So when she starts saying the lyrics, and she's like, it's like, oh yeah, do that. Yeah. So Beyonce being frustrated in the studio
because it wasn't getting to where she wanted. It wasn't sounding like what she wanted.
And he's like, oh yeah, do that. And she's like, what are you talking about? He's like, just the way you sped up the vocals,
just like that. Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
That's interesting.
Go on, Bailon.
Bailon's on one today, bro. Okay, Bailon.
Y'all remember the first time you saw this video?
Yep.
I don't remember.
Okay.
That video's imprinted in my head.
Now, since he's playing this and we're talking about this video,
I don't remember the original. I don't remember. They did the original. They did the video.
They did original. They did. Back then, they did a video for everything, right? Now, what was your initial feel of Destiny's Child when it came out?
It was Beyonce and Destiny's Child.
They were my age, bro. I was just like, yo, this is bad.
I was like,
bad, bro.
Be it.
And then this song was wicked.
It goes full circle. My friend whose mother just passed.
Yeah.
We used to talk about Destiny's Child. We used to call them Beyonce and Destiny's Child.
Right.
Because we would fashion them after Spring.
Right.
Diana Ross.
Right.
Like,
right. Now, when I first started listening to Destiny's Child, like, it's too contradictory for me. Right? Like it's like one song is like respect me, the next song is pay my bills.
Oh no, that's second album. So
but still,
that's
I wasn't paying attention to it before that.
Well, writing on the wall, man.
I wasn't paying attention to it before that. I wasn't paying attention to it at all.
So you didn't know this one?
I knew it, but I wasn't paying attention to it. I said when you start paying attention. Like when you start paying attention.
Paying attention.
Like you're paying attention because they're girls your age.
Yeah.
Yo, what was the dance they did? There was a name to that, right?
I don't remember.
When they did that, yeah.
But that was something that everybody did. Everybody did this, right? It's like just like a jig.
Yeah.
That's so
favorite member of the group when you first saw them. Highest member.
Yeah.
Highest member.
What's her name? Latoya? No. What's her name?
Latoya Luckett?
Yes, that was mine.
My favorite. What's the short?
Olivia? Was it Olivia? Something like that.
Yeah, we'll look it up. But I don't remember her either. Latoya Luckett was high. Beyonce was.
I always liked the short dark skin girl. That was mine.
No, she was bad still.
That was
she was bad still.
To be honest with you,
but mine was Latoya.
it was Beyonce, and I'm like, how you can get it?
Latoya.
Latoya can get it, but like at first I'm like, baby. I'm so fine.
You put me.
Oh, even worse. Who was yours that stood up? Oh, what's the name?
Shout out for the name.
It was like Olivia or some shit. We see.
Just put an original member, bro.
Latavia. Sorry, Latavia. She's not dark skinned anymore, bro. Bro, she's not dark skinned anymore.
Oh no, she darkened up. She lightened up.
Ooh, that's not her. No. Oh. Legion.
Madrid 2007. That is all. Madrid 2007. Does that ring a bell? Okay, I don't know. Because that's what Renee says. Madrid 2007. That is all.
But to what though? What were we talking about?
I don't know.
You gotta ask her to clear that out.
Renee,
Renee,
what are you talking about?
Confused David.
I'm well confused.
The rest of us are just kind of here.
2007 Madrid.
It sounds like the first time she heard that song. Maybe she was in Madrid, 2007.
Maybe.
First time she heard Destiny's Child. But it's kind of late to hear Destiny's Child.
Slim has message and said Latavia.
Yeah, Latavia. She's not the short dark skin no more.
Hey,
right now.
Hey, Slim, why didn't you comment on the YouTube channel? Why didn't you send me a personal message, bro? Like, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Like, we need our viewers up. What the hell?
Oh, it's a video of Wyclef performing.
Okay.
911, Madrid, 2007.
Okay. So Latavia, she's light skinned now. How do you feel? Look at his face! You sure that's what she looked like? Let's see, let's find out.
Bro, the picture was loud and clear. Bright and clear. Too bright. Too bright. Let it go. Too bright.
Let's see.
There's a little tint.
Oh yeah, she's well right now. So. Wow!
It's not even. You know what? It's not
She was
even.
bad.
It's not even the thing about her being light skinned. It's just like, yo, you were beautiful as you were. Like,
I hate people who want to fuck with their thing.
it's
Wow.
not-
Can Google stop paying attention to my fucking conversation?
no.
I literally typed in LAT and she comes up. The first thing.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Two times.
Yes.
Oh, so for real. Alright. Who's your favorite
Wow!
four-man group? Who's your favorite four-man group?
112.
Boys to Men. Boys to Men. The four of them in the '90s.
Listen.
Just
Boys-
the '90s.
Boys to Men.
Nobody's fucking with.
Boys to Men. I
And
love.
that includes
Boys.
that includes
But there's choices. Like Drew Hill could be one of my choices, actually.
Listen, my top
Drew
three.
Hill.
My top three is. My
Wasn't-
top,
Wasn't there 3 True
no,
Hills?
no, there's four.
There was four. There was
My-
four.
my-
Drew Hill.
listen,
Jodeci was four, right?
Jagged Edge is five.
Jodeci was four. Yeah.
Jagged is four.
Mr. Dalvin, the
Jagged is
Fonte,
four,
Kingston,
Jagged is four.
JoJo. Yeah. Jodeci is four.
Jonas is four.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
I'm putting in the '90s four-man group. I'm
Listen.
putting Boys to Men against everyone.
My top three is 112 Boys to Men Drew, right? I don't give Jodeci any credence because
So
Jodeci,
Hold on. We
Jodeci,
spoke about this.
right, actually is only Casey and JoJo. Because it is, if you listen to Boys to Men, only person who really didn't have a solo was
Mike,
but
no,
Mike.
but you're
no, only one who really didn't have a solo
As
was
you
Mike,
know, Mike had his solos.
but he didn't really have a major solo, right? But he didn't have a really
So nobody sang. There was a few crew
Right.
behind him, but
But he
he
didn't
had
have
just
a major solo, right? He had his speaking moments, right? He had
Yeah.
speaking moments. In Jagged Edge, they all had a solo song. Where they're the lead
Oh,
singer.
okay, solo.
Where they're the lead singer. 112, same thing. All had a lead song. We're always like one. Boys to Men, same thing. Drew Hill, same thing. Jodeci was the only one that was mainly Casey, JoJo, and Devontae, and that was it.
But Mr.
Oh,
Dalvin was he made the beats, man.
I don't care.
But he's
That's-
still part of the group.
But you have not sang, so I don't really call you a.
Nah,
No, but he's a member of the group.
Hey, he's a member of the group, but sing a fucking lead. Do the lead. I mean, a song. Give a lead. It's not a song. It's not a shot. Give a shot. That's the only reason why I can't put him there. And on top of that, Jodeci's major hits, they've only had like 5 hits,
Let me talk to me.
but their major hits are all remakes of other people's songs. And mainly Stevie Wonder songs. So
Forever My Lady.
I can't give them that much love. Because their major hits are mainly remakes of other people's songs.
Forever My Lady is a remake of.
Forever My Lady, I think, is theirs. But most of their other
Come and talk
songs
to me is
is
there.
theirs. And then lately, Stevie Wonder. Another song, Stevie Wonder. And
Freaking
then,
You.
Freaking You, that's theirs. So,
And the remix with Rain Ghost.
Rain Ghost.
well, because Ray goes on.
It's still a song.
But their main hit, if you look and listen to it, is probably people whatever. If I Google it right now,
What was
it's
the main
probably
album? What was their main album?
The Diary. Or
The
Diary of a
Diary.
Madman.
I'm trying to think of what's called. What's that song?
Diary of a Madman.
Yeah. Last shot.
To the 90s and 2000 R&B groups.
To you guys for being here as well.
And yeah, and to you guys.
Today, good episode. Shots up.
What's your favorite four-man group?
Person group.
I got my top 3. 112, Drew Hill, and Soul For Real.
So feels big, but I don't know.
I say Drew Hill over. No, Drew Hill 1,
Did you see their
112 2, Soul for Real 3.
Did you see Soul for Real Breakfast Club interview?
Yes, it was so fucking revealing.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
And when I learned the Jamaicans, I'm like,
Oh, sorry.
I get why I like it.
Sorry. Let me just say this. You guys can't hear it. You guys can't hear it too. But he's playing a song right now.
Turn it up.
No, because we don't want to get.
We're done.
No. This person in the song just said she's a chicken in a lyric. Epitome of the late 90s.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's a chicken.
Well, no, it was very progressive. It was very pro woman.
Hey, listen.
Why can't she ask
Hey,
you
listen.
that?
I'm drunk and I'm gonna say this online. She's a chicken, okay?
Listen, I have a lyric where it says,
She's a chicken.
I have a lyric where it says, I'm going to look for a chick in the soul kitchen. Right? So, shout out to Andre Espinay.
Do not worry about her.
Soul Kitchen actually is coming up just now.
Do not worry about her. She's a chicken.
Yeah, so
Pigeons, chickens,
that's
all
another
birds.
episode of Shot Club. Before we get into the whole chicken talk,
Okay?
Chickens, pigeons, birds.
was it chicken?
Yeah.
Chicken.
She's a chicken.
But yeah, shout out to Project Bat.
Yo, next episode we gotta talk about some 3-6, bro.
Wait, just downsell all the shit, Master
We gotta
because we talked about Destiny Child remix. We didn't talk about
We should go read it.
No Limit.
Yeah,
we didn't talk about the.
We need to do
We did, but off camera, we did talk about.
Listen, but
Yeah,
we do need.
yeah.
Can we do it? Can we do it?
No. Just
We should
just
do
a
it.
shot club.
We should do it.
Oh,
We should
shit, I
do
think
it. Yeah.
announce it. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, we're not announcing it. No.
But listen, we do need to talk about regions. I think next week we do need to bring up the South and discuss the impact of 3-6 and
Oh, not next week.
and
Sorry,
Masterpiece.
not next
week. No.
We won't be here next week. It's a long weekend. We won't be here, but we will be back the following weekend. And
Woo!
All right. So yeah, this is another episode of the Shot Club.
thank you for joining us.
You wanna
Turn that
follow
shit
us, Instagram, Shot Club Podcast, Twitter, Shot Club Podcast, Facebook, same shit. We're always here. Stay to shotclubpodcast.com. Watch other interviews, laugh with us, joke with us.
Casual fan, Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, Shot Club Podcast IG, and every Sunday as usual. Catch us here doing foolishness like this. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is CheZZa. This is
TM.
It's Dave Solomon. My God, everything.
We're the Shot Club.
The East Coast fan.
CheZZa.
You never.
Fly Crown.
I'll be with you.
I don't know what this is.